Hola, mi gente. Welcome back to the Truck Boss Show, where we always got the 411 in trucking. We'll go to Carlin in a few, but for today's topics, we have a porch party with an Australian country rock star, Jayne Denham, CBS A Blitz, virtual truck shows, load training part 2 on operations, and Matt and Joey. Now let's get the show started. COVID-19 has managed to keep a lot of us at home and some busy on the road, and we have found ways to make our days better. But for us music lovers, we're always on the lookout for new music. And, well, we got the word that our girl Jayne Denham has a new song which features Jasmine Ray and Amber Lawrence. So I had to hit her up and get the 411. Check it out.
We're all super excited. Of course, we got word of your new song. Porch Party.
Throw your colors on, the sun is almost gone. There's something going down tonight. We'll be burning fires, we'll be kicking tires. BYO.
Well, I got the song pitched to me actually from Disney, and they were like, oh, this would really suit Jayne Denham. And I was looking for a party song. And then when I heard it, I just thought it would be really fun to do it with two of my friends here in Australia who we've all been in the industry for 14 years. And, I just thought it might be fun to actually do a project together. And then when we did the video, I thought, oh, let's get all my other friends from the industry. So there's all these Australian artist cameos in it. And we had so much fun, but had no idea we were 4 days off going into lockdown. So the video is all of us having this big party. And none of us knew that would be our last hurrah. So it was crazy, but it's kind of been fun all at the same time to release it. This big party song and party video to give everyone a bit of a laugh because the video is pretty funny, and give everyone a bit of joy with a fun song.
Well, I think it is a fun song, especially for for the time that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Everybody, we find ways to bring up our own spirits to make our days better. But music is one of those things that makes everything better no matter what. It kind of just talks to you. You can communicate with music, and it just does so much.
Absolutely.
It is a fun song. So
yeah,
and it's just crazy how it happened days before your shutdown.
I know, it's really weird. And I mean, I had another friend who had a song about to come out, but it was actually like if you released it now, it's a bit depressing. So I'm sort of glad that we recorded a fun song and we were able to release it. So, and it was funny. One of my friends said she went out the backyard and she was like, "Hang on a minute, I know that voice." And her neighbor was playing Porch Party, and they're all out the back singing. I'm like, woohoo!
June 7th, you also have something big coming out on social media, which is Facebook.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live show with my full band. I can't wait. It's like, woohoo, I got a gig.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you that we're looking forward to June 7th because we want to do a watch party too because we just love, your music. It's just so outgoing. And, I know that everybody in the trucking community also have so much love for you and they look forward to your music as well.
Thanks so much. And I really love you guys, and thanks for all your support. And to everyone out there in the trucking world, cheers from us here in Australia. Woohoo!
Thank you, Jayne. And so you don't miss out on this cool jam, make sure you click on the link below and get to jamming. Now we go to Carlin on the CBS A Blitz.
While the pandemic has caused many events to cancel, one event is still on, the CBS A2020 Operation Safe Drivers Week. Scheduled for July 12th through the 18th, law enforcement will be looking for drivers who are doing anything unsafe while on the road. Those drivers could be hit with tickets or other fines. While it may seem strange to continue this blitz while there are less people on the road, the Governor's Highway Safety Association says less traffic on the roadways has led to many drivers ignoring traffic laws, especially speed limits. In fact, speeds increased by as much as 75% in the country's 5 largest metropolitan areas in March and April. So, to combat this rise, speeding will be a major focus for law enforcement during Safe Driver Week. However, they will also be on the lookout for distracted driving, failure to use a seatbelt, following too closely, and many other violations. Now back to Isela, who explains how truck shows are going virtual.
So many shows have been canceled this year due to the COVID-19, but that hasn't stopped the American Truck Historical Society and Iowa 80. If you thought another show canceled, think again, because virtual is the way to go. Today is one for the ATHS Virtual National Convention and Truck Show, and it will go on until Saturday the 30th. So you don't miss out. We have included the show link below. Click the link, follow the instructions, and boom, showtime it is. Also going virtual is Iowa 80 Jamboree. The deadline to register is June 30th, and also celebrating the 100th B-Day is Iowa 80 Trucking Museum. So check out their link below and stay tuned for your insider scoop after I visit with the organizers and more details to come. Carlin, what else do you have for us?
Isela, truckers are pretty much funding toll roads single-handedly as the country continues to battle the pandemic. In the 2 months that COVID-19 shut down the U.S., many of our nation's turnpikes have seen a drastic dip in revenue. For example, in New Jersey, revenue dropped 25% and 61% in March and April. However, the state's Turnpike Authority chairman says that they haven't seen a slowdown in commercial or freight traffic. And in Pennsylvania, the revenue dipped to its lowest point on the week of April 5th, but according to the state's Turnpike Commission CEO, they've been steadily climbing back anywhere from 2 to 3% every week, primarily due to trucks. Now, the International Bridge, Tunnel, and Turnpike Association says there are 342 toll facilities in 34 states. It generates over $20 billion in revenue a year. But due to the virus, that revenue is expected to be anywhere from 50 to 90% lower. And this lower revenue means less money is put in the Highway Trust Fund, which provides money for repairs and maintenance on roadways across the country. Now, last week we had part 1 of our 3-part series featuring the company Load Training, and they shared some of the skills you need to know to survive without a broker. This week we have part 2, so check out Nikki's interview and find out how you can keep from getting shorthanded.
Hey everyone, Nikki here at the Truck Boss Show. Do you feel like you are getting shorthanded by all those brokers you deal with? Want a better understanding of how their operations work? Well, we are back with our good friend David Dwinell, trucking company owner and broker since 1981. Today, David is going to dive into brokering operations. Here's the second part of the 3rd-part series, Operations. First, David explains knowing how and why brokers act is a moneymaker for your trucking company.
If you learn freight brokering, you won't be taken advantage of so often by untrained brokers. You know who they are. They think they are hiring your motor carrier company, and they could not be more wrong. First, brokers find and solicit shippers and provide freight rate quotes based on supply and demand. Shippers and brokers are buyers, in other words, demand. Second, the motor carriers are sellers, which makes them supply. This is the start of learning in the marketplace you are in.
Next, David talks about how brokers sell their services to shippers.
Shippers are perpetually looking for more and better trucking services. You as a motor carrier, all you have to do is solicit the shippers direct to short-circuit the broker out of the deal. All things being equal, motor carrier market freight rate quote to the shipper may be the same as the brokers or even less. Third, brokers negotiate and then arrange transportation with motor carriers. You as a motor carrier should be requiring the broker to fill out your motor carrier credit application. If you're accepting the broker's freight rate, you are extending credit to the brokers. Be sure to check out that broker. A downloadable one-page credit application for your trucking operation is found in the new Brokerage Operations Manual, which you see behind me. It's downloadable from the website at loadtraining.com. In fact, all the forms in the manual are usable by you, the motor carrier. The manual forms fit a motor carrier operation as well as a brokerage startup. You can copy them at will. Then you, as a motor carrier, complete the broker's contract and rate confirmation by signing it and then go on your way. Assured you'll be paid through your requirement of obtaining a completed credit application from the broker. Take this and most important credit caution. Do check out credit for every new broker you work with. Good luck.
Once again, a big thanks to David and everyone over at Load Training. Stay tuned because that's not all she wrote. There will be more with David on claims in the next couple of weeks. And if you're interested in contacting David and his team or partaking in one of his training courses, you can visit loadtraining.com.
Now we will have part 3 next week, so be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss it. Now, what else you got for us, Isela?
Carlin, you and I both know how much our followers love these guys, just like we do here on the Truck Boss Show, and we just can't get enough of them. So let's go with our fave, Matt and Joey, as they update us on La Revolucion. Guys?
Oh yeah, singing in the shower. Hey, would you quiet down there with all that singing in the shower stuff? What's the matter? You don't like my singing now? Just saying, you're being a little loud, dude. You know, but you don't get to tell me what to do anymore, remember? Starting the revolution. Everything's almost done getting set up. Here we go with this revolution shit again. You're still doing this? Yeah, we're still doing this thing. I already called all the guys. I called Tommy. I called Little Vinny. I called Sally Boy. I called Flippers. Yeah. Oh God, not Flippers. Jesus, dude. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Bro, we got this, bro. We got this so controlled. It's gonna be beautiful. I might even be the new president. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Joey for president. Hashtag Joey for president over here, everybody. Jesus. You're such a freaking hater, bro. You'll see. You'll see. I'm going back to singing in the shower now, so. Oh, singing in the shower.
Thanks, Matt and Joey. You guys always crack us up. Really, they always making us laugh over here, almost like Nikki.
Almost like, yes,
Yeah,
almost like Nikki. I think they're
tied.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
neck and neck. Anyways, well, you already know here on the Truck Boss Show, we always have something extra for you. And tomorrow's extra, we're going to be having TK7 products. And if you haven't even checked them out, you should stay tuned for tomorrow because they are awesome.
Yeah, they can save you a lot of money. You take it from the pump and put it right back in your pocket because you won't need as much money there.
Exactly.
So tune in for that. And next month, we have something special planned that is going to be starting next week, of course. We are doing our monthly giveaways. We're switching things up here at the Truck Boss Show, so that way you guys can stay with us a little bit longer. But this month, we are giving away something special, or next month, we are giving away something special, so be sure to tune in. You will not want to miss it. And of course, we can't spill the beans just yet.
No, we
You
can't.
have to tune in next week.
Yes, we want to hook you up. And you know, here at the Truck Boss Show, that's what we're good at, right?
That's right. That's right. So don't miss next week, and like, share, comment, subscribe. That way you get all these updates. You're staying with us because, you know, ultimately we're doing this with your guys' support, and we can't do it without you.
That's right, we can't.
And Isela, why do we do this?
Because you're the boss.